Okay, now we're working. Only took 4 tries using this little thing to press start. Off to a great start, y'all. I'm Sarah. I'm back after a long ass hiatus and only putting out 1 series of videos in summer 2020. I'm back for real. The hiatus stops now. Coming back for my full-time tarot for my soul tribe, the awakening ones. You know what I'm talking about. I don't think that was a wink. That's fine. That's better. This is going to be a reading for the collective energy of Taurus for second half of January 2022. You know the deal. Might not resonate for everyone. That's okay. Don't force it. But if it resonates with one person, then my job is done. Taurus, I meditated on your cards before. I started getting an earache and a throat, a longing, and I started feeling this weird burst of fear. Not necessarily in a bad way, not in an anxious way, but you might have something to say that you're holding back on. It was interesting and it was fleeting. I wanted to start with the fixed signs this time around. All right, this is enough shuffling. Yeah, I know it's enough. I know. I'm sorry. Too far. We went too far. Yeah. Let's see what they have to say. Yeah. My goodness. You're holding something in and it's making you even more confused. Taurus, you know what to do. Why aren't you taking that leap? Okay. So my style, I like to start with this simple spread and then expand from there. But this is very clear. This is your overall energy that's surrounding you. There's something that you're halting from. You have stopped work on something that you were very passionate about, something that you were moving forward that had momentum. Even if you were in the stages that perhaps were more mundane, I don't think you cared. But something happened. You stopped. What happened? Something you weren't expecting. You lost hope. And now you're quiet. You're kind of quiet, and I feel like you might be stewing on something. And instead of jumping. I think you're so afraid to make a mistake again, even though I'm not feeling like this is a dire error or this was a dire hiccup. It's almost, yeah, it's just that. It kind of feels just like a hiccup, kind of some sort of inconvenience. But it's making you have analysis paralysis. This just came to me while I was meditating on your cards as well. I saw, sometimes senses overlap. You know what I mean? What I saw was the moon, like a palish blue, powdery blue moon, and I thought that there's something hidden. What the moon card typically symbolizes, something hidden, something you either don't know or something that you're hiding from yourself. You're not bringing to light on purpose. Let's get some clarifiers. Whew, that one wanted to come out. Ooh, King of Swords, upright. You've got the Queen of Swords, reversed, which tells me you're not communicating, you're silent, you're kind of brooding. You might be letting some anger simmer, but I get the feeling that it's anger, like it might have nothing to do with this, whatever this was, whatever is causing you to pause. It's like, it feels like a culmination of like maybe some past wounds that all of a sudden are, when something was exposed, the past wounds started coming up. And I think it frightened you. It happens. That's a thing. Humans, we can get spooked, but really, obviously you know this because you're a sunflower genius. That's only going to expand your growth. I know, that gets annoying. How much growth do you need? But ultimately, it's gonna make you so much stronger, where that kind of thing is not going to disrupt you so much in the future. Okay. Tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. First card to come out, sadness. I think you found out a truth about something. Something was enlightened that you weren't expected, but this card is really beautiful. This is a good thing. I know it might feel like an oh so terrible thing, but that is deep, deep enlightenment in ways I don't think you've even fully realized or reconciled yet. And the next card is the Nine of Pentacles. So you go from this Eight of Pentacles in reverse to this Nine in the upright. Just keep going. That's the energy that's surrounding you right now. You will get back on track. It's just a little bump. Tell me about this star in reverse. Why is this star here? Okay. Here's some conflicts. I don't think it was you deceiving yourself. But I feel like something, especially with these sevens, something caused you to rethink retreat. Or perhaps come out of a retreating place prematurely. I know that sounds weird. I feel like this star in reverse is something you thought you wanted. You thought that was what the dream, the goal, the fill in the blank. I don't think it is. Time will tell, and I think time is going to move swiftly. I don't think this is going to be a big detour. But I feel like you had to rest on it a little bit, and that's okay. Remove yourself from the situation. This might all be internal though. I feel like this might be internal versus external conflict. It could be external. There could have been somebody that like sparked a fire and lit it, but deep down that might have been a catalyst. But I feel like what's really caused this detour is something very internal that's been dormant for a little while. And you didn't expect to have to deal with it, did you? I hate when that happens. Tell me about the advice. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse here? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Lovely. While you might need a timeout to sit and think, know that luck is on your side. The start of something new, a different direction, yes, is there. It's gonna feel like it's the beginning. It's not. Don't get stuck in a thinking trap where then you think yourself into a box and then you can't move. And Taurians, I know you're, can you say that like that? Taurian? Yeah, it's Taurian energy, right? Yeah, why that sounds so weird. It's funny, I feel like this hits you so badly because you're an earthy sign. So these sharp intellectual daggers almost feel unnatural, where it's impeding in your routine, it's impeding in your ability to work hard, or so you think. It's just impeding, but really get out of your head, get back to yourself. This is funny, this came up and I feel like a surge of love. This didn't read lovey to me, but this Knight of Cups, whatever this is, that could be a romantic or just a passionate endeavor. But it could also be, if this was any way and on the romantic scale, be open to receiving. Especially now that I'm seeing this card too, like a happy, fulfilled. I know a lot of people interpret this as the single woman, single person energy, single feminine energy, speaking in energies, not biology. I feel like that is more someone who's feeling confident, fulfilled, whole in themselves. But in this particular reading, I'm seeing a sign like this could also mean romance if that is something you're looking for. But you got to get out of your head if you want to receive that. I'm gonna do one more shuffle here as the outcome. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups upright could also mean you have lots of options. You can either kill yourself in evaluating until you drop dead. Metaphorically, of course. No one's dropping dead in this room. Or you have a lot of options. Yeah, tell me about the Seven of Cups. Okay. Yeah, getting your balance back, Pentacle. Getting balanced. Something's imbalanced here. Getting to your equilibrium so you can continue moving forward as you were. It's kind of like the theme, as you were. The analysis paralysis. I feel in order for this to be that really, and this strength that you're seeking, this internal confidence, wisdom, power, and whatever it is you're wanting, you got to get back to stasis, and you've got to get out of your head. These kinds of bumps are going to come along for everybody all the time. I don't know if y'all ever watched, am I allowed to say this on YouTube? Lil Dicky's videos before he came out with Dave. Earth go hard. Earth doesn't play around. And that's funny, that's your sign too. Yeah, you should know more than anyone. It is hard, but you're so equipped to handle this. You understand how to persevere. You understand how to keep going, to trudge through the mud when times get hard, and know that sunnier, more non-muddy trails exist. I cannot think of another word for that right now. Oof. Anything else Taurus needs to know? Goodness. Oh, man, that's weird. Just got a surge of pain right here. That's not where my heart is. Something's coming. Knight of Swords, Temperance, and the Tower. I mean, exactly speaking to what I just said. I don't know that that is indicative that something is coming right now, but it will for everybody. And you have to be prepared. Temperance card, I love the Sagittarian energy. I know it means, patience, but it also means, I feel like, is the more advanced version of the Six of Pentacles. Equilibrium, harmony, balancing, alchemy, and groundedness. So being able to use that energy that you possess naturally, and also understanding that sometimes these jolts of lightning come in and shake you a little bit. But you got to keep going towards your goals. You got to keep running. You got to keep going for it. You know what to do. Taurus, I hope that you are super honored that for whatever reason, your sign was calling my name. I'm not a Taurus to do first in my big grand entry back into this realm. If you want to learn more, if you want to be, let me say it like this. If this reading resonated, if you want more info, or if you have or want a more detailed insight, check out my site. If you want a personal reading. Otherwise, I will see you again in a few weeks. Peace, y'all.